All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Good afternoon. Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Gold on a bit of a madness today. Had a bit of a tough day, unfortunately. Shit happens. Had a fantastic call on the direction on gold, which is I guess the key takeaway. But unfortunately, yeah, got a little bit just got a little bit chopped up today. A little bit chopped up. Manage the risk, and follow the plan. That's all we can do here, guys. That's all we can do. So we'll break it all down today as well, guys. We do have some big news today. Look at this goldy ribbon. We got a CPI today for the US dollar, guys. Hesitate on two nice trades today, which costed me. Yeah, not an easy day, that's for sure, man. Big 30-minute rejection really threw me here. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, man. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone had a good day yesterday after the insane moves that we did see. I didn't end up trading for the rest of the day yesterday. I didn't take any other trades, which I said I wouldn't. Yeah, lots of news today, guys. We got CPI today, which is going to be a very, very big day. We got gold already having a pretty insane bounce here. Wait for the perfect entry instead of follow my analysis. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. Pre-CPI, to be honest, man. Being cautious is good. But so, you know, I was just saying, I just recorded a quick little YouTube video before I jumped on that, you know, we're not going to be perfect every time. You know, we're not going to have the perfect execution, the perfect drives and the perfect management. And, you know, That's why trading is never easy, you know? You're going to have days where the markets just test you and it gets tough and you wonder like, what the fuck am I doing? It never gets easy. It gets easier, but I still have days when I come on the charts, I'm like, man, that was a really tough day. Especially when I took some amazing buys here. Unfortunately, I just got stopped out before the overall move came in and I had to give my trades a couple of chances. You know, it's great when you have the days where you jump on, you get your entry, you get your exit, and you're like, bam, I just made like, a couple of hundred, a couple of thousand in like a couple of minutes. Well, in order for us to have them days, we have to deal with the days where, it's just tough. It's just tough. So gold having a really nice bounce here, guys. My reasons for longs today was grabbing previous 4-hour lows and starting to re-break back higher. I was actually overall looking for sell today, and I overall still am. However, once I saw this grabbing the lows and starting to reject, I was like, oh, maybe we can pull back into these areas before we do look for these overall shorts. So I got long here on gold. Once we came down here, grabbed the lows and closed bullish, I was like, cool, I'm going to look for buys on gold into these highs here, because I was imagining most people are trying to short here on gold, sitting their stops just above looking for this huge play down. And we also have 32.50 up there as well. So once we came down, grabbed the lows, closed bullish, especially when you had this nice fake out from here. I probably should have been in from down there realistically. I got long here on gold. And as soon as this candle grabbed the highs and closed bearish, that was my exit straight away. So I must have got it a little bit lower because I did take about... I took about minus 690 on this trade, so my entry would have been around here. Yeah, as soon as this 15 closed bearish, I grabbed the highs and closed bearish. Not only was it that, but it was also a 30-minute rejection. So I was like, oh, maybe you're going to come down and test the lows one more time before getting in. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to just hold on to this trade and hope that it goes back higher. We grabbed highs, closed bearish. That's my exit. So I got out of my trade there. And then once we started breaking back above again, I gave my trade another chance, and I just got out of these highs. I was happy just to take the day at break even. So I got where's my screen? Why can I go see my screen right there? Why's my screen not loading? 2 seconds, guys. Come on, OBS. What are we doing? Wake up. Where are we? What's going on? We're asleep today. Why can't I not share my Topstep chart? What the hell? Morning, Milton. Morning, man. I don't know why I can't share my Topstep chart. It does this sometimes. There we go. There we go. We're there. We're awake. We're awake. So yeah, I took minus $690 and I made back $750. So yeah, not always is the market's going to give us that perfect entry, which is a real shame because like I say, I'll be up over a couple of thousand on the day. But it is what it is. Just sharing that with you guys to show it's normal. It happens. We're not perfect. All we can do is execute well and manage risk. That's all we can do here. But yeah, gold having a really nice bounce here today, guys. Really, really, really nice bounce. It's the thing, we're coming... Like, this is a huge... Again, it could have actually been buying here. Like, look at it, rip the lows, closed bullish, back above 32.50. What's this 4 hour? This 4 hours already up 80 ticks. Already up 80 ticks here. This is a huge bounce off this support. Massive, massive, massive bounce. Couldn't break back below it in Asia. We closed bullish here, closed bullish. Grabbed the lows, reflip back bullish. Man, that was a really, really, really nice buy on the higher time frame. 200 ticks there. So where could we be coming from here? We still haven't grabbed the daily lows. Again, it is massive, massive, massive support though. So could we be coming for a squeeze higher? Yeah, possibly. My liquidity levels have been hit now, and we're coming back into some pretty massive resistance. So do I want to start buying here? Definitely not. If I'm going to be buying gold, I'm buying gold at support. I'm not buying gold at resistance, unless you break out, because I don't even have liquidity. So if we can pull back, yeah, we have potentials for buys here on gold. The buys have come in much earlier today. You know, what's this? Again, look at this, guys. This is another reason for getting back in. You had this wick rejection. If this was a true rejection to push lower, you would have done it already. But when this 30-minute closes bullish, then you're like, okay, cool. There's a high chance you're going to come in and fill in these wicks for about 50 ticks. And you ended up pushing up over 200. Absolutely insane. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Inverse head and shoulders. Yeah, beautiful inverse head and shoulders there, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. That trend line was really nice as well. Really, really, really nice. People trying to short that today. That's the reason I was trying to get these buys. But now that we are this high up, yeah, it's pretty difficult, unfortunately. Morning, bro. Did I miss much? Not just yet, man. I was just talking about 2 of my trades. I went over my loss at my winning trade ban and break even on the day on my Asia account, and I'm up. Wow, $3.80 on my London account. Not $380, $3.80. Look at that. But yeah, gold's already had a pretty insane move here, guys. Came in at like 5 a.m. London time, so huge bounce like this. What, are you going to start buying after a 300 tick push up? Of course not. So now we need to kind of, yeah, let the markets find their feet a little bit. See if you're going to continue pushing, or see if you're actually going to have a bit of a pullback. But bouncing off this support was huge. You tried to break it in Asia. You couldn't break it. You couldn't break it. And now you're squeezing back higher again. Got 51 ticks. Nice work, man. Nice work. Someone asked about live account. No, I'm on Express Fund accounts, man. I'm probably like 1 pair away from being moved. 1 or 2 pairs away from being moved to live. Get the Topstep buy and sell button back on. Pretty sure if you go on the add components, orders, is that it? No, not orders. I always just right click it. I'm not sure. You can probably do it like you probably add in the DOM or something. Yeah, if you add in the DOM, that does it. That'll do it. Hey. Then you got them there. But yeah, pretty crazy day on gold. Pretty crazy past like 48 hours. New York session yesterday was a little bit rangy, which was kind of good to see, because yesterday was just an absolutely enormous sell-off. So it was nice to see New York create some space. I didn't trade New York yesterday. I didn't trade anything other than in Asia. I took some buys in Asia. Didn't trade for the rest of the day. Kind of created a pretty aggressive range. In New York, you pulled back down here today to Asia, tapped in some lows, never closed below the support, and then had this enormous move, absolutely enormous move, which is all pre-CPI as well, pre-CPI. CPI is going to be very big today for the US dollar, gold, and pretty much all markets, guys. So yeah, it's going to be a very active day. NQ went nuts yesterday as well, guys. I made a video on the stocks that I am holding. Stocks are up very, very well yesterday. The stock portfolio is booming after loading up some serious buys during March and April. Yeah, back up. Nah, I didn't get the drop. During Asia. No, unfortunately not. Because I was actually overall looking for sells today on gold. The reason I didn't short this is because you pretty much left a double top. You'd have like a perfect double top, and I wasn't really interested in shorts. Or if I was going to short this kind, I want to see it just pull back up a little bit, so I could have shorted it. You kind of opened, tapped into lows, and yeah, that was pretty much me. This bit getting used to. I'm new to this. Yeah, absolutely. Man, have a play around. You know, even just set up a practice account and just have a play around with the buy and sell buttons. I do most of it through just right clicking. And I put on my buy orders here as well. But you can always get up, you know, you can fire up a practice account and just, have a play around of just buying and selling as well, man. It's a really good platform to get used to, though. If you've not used a futures platform before, Topstep X is fantastic. Very, very good. Do I stream New York? No, just London, man. Just London. We do just the London sessions. Express funded account is a funded account, man. So you've proven that you can trade by passing the combine, and now you're onto the funded account. So anything you now make on the funded account is your dollar. Your dollar. Got burnt trying to short 32.50. Yeah, I mean, it was a very strong 4-hour close. Look at the 4-hour close. Holding massive support, closing bullish. I wouldn't short that personally. My chart is futures gold. Do you see? Yeah, this is the Topstep chart. So they're just Topstep chart. Sorry, this is the spot chart. So the timings are just a little bit different. I prefer to look at the currency 4-hour close because yeah, my futures close is also different as well. I prefer to look at the currency for all my analysis, and I do a lot of execution, all my execution on the futures chart. So I do the analysis here on TradingView, then I'll do my execution on the futures. Yeah, Fonda Sim, yep. Yep, no worries, yep, absolutely. But yeah, gold having a really big push here, guys. This support is being held massively. I do like shorts today on gold, though. Overall, I do like shorts overall. But you know, could that come off the back of CPI? Maybe. CPI is going to be very big today. Look at this. You still haven't grabbed these lows. You have no top wick on this weekly as well, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But you had this, you know, huge sell-off yesterday in London, and we've almost retraced that. Like after dropping what 700 ticks yesterday, you've already recovered a lot. But I mean, we're still very bearish here. This is still a big push down. Do you have any, you know, major trend lines coming down that we could be looking for a squeeze into? Yeah, possibly. Maybe looking for a squeeze in some trend lines. So yeah, pre-London today, guys, might be a little bit difficult, unfortunately. This is a really big push up here pre-London. It's not really a time that I normally trade at. I wouldn't normally watch the markets at 4 a.m. London time. But regardless, this is a huge, you know, 300 tick push up is very, very large. Very, very large. Difference between live fund accounts and express fund accounts. You get moved to a live account on Topstep when you have more than 5 payouts from the same account. Yeah. And that you can take like daily payouts as well. And that's actual live markets, live orders as well. Micro gold and GCM. GC is the gold, M's the contract month, and 25 is the year. MGC will be micros. MGC M25. Do you not want to go live? I like having my express fund accounts, to be honest. If it happens, it happens. It's not really been a goal of mine. This London account is like 1 payout away though, or 2. So that's why I kind of been focusing on, you know, these other accounts to get some payouts on these as well, or at least to build up a better balance. So if I do get moved to live, at least it's going to be quite good. And I've also just started copy trading some 100k combines as well. So if I'm gonna go, you know, if I'm gonna go live, I want to do it with a little bit more than the 50. How many $200 green days have I had? Let me see, man. Let's have a look. Do they move you early if you have quite a lot? Let me have a look. I think I've got like 23. Let's have a look. 30 days, yeah. So I am on. Oh man, I would have cracked another one here today. Where are we? Let's have a look. Topstep. It's just loading up here. I am on... Where are we? Where is it? Oh, it's still loading. Start trading in your platform. I have been trading, sir. Where are we? It's not loading for me. Why is it phone up me 100k? Oh, it's been a little bit slow for me. Oh, that one's working. Where's my January one? I got 27 green days. 27 green days. How do I share this with you guys? Got 27. So 3 more, which would be pretty crazy. Had a bit of a pretty crazy up and down past couple of weeks recently. But we're peaking. This is just a little pullback, continuation higher. Nice little head and shoulders here. Everyone tried to short this head and shoulders. Stops above, obviously liquidity above. Nice push there. Yeah. If you have 100k accounts, does you get a 100k live balance? Is that how it works? But yeah, I would have had swept the lows, grabbed the lows, continued pushing. Yeah, that's all it was. Just a little pullback. All you guys who tried to short my equity curve, you got stopped out. That's what you get. Don't short a pullback, just follow the trend. New all-time highs. 49 days complete on this though. 76% winning day, which is pretty cool. The balance from... No, that's what I thought as well, Brad, but I actually don't think it is. Like if I have like 550s, like it's not 250. I think it's like just 50. I think, I don't know. Oh, you mean like profit maybe? Maybe profit, I think. We're going to Bali in June, man. Yep, there you go, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, 15th to 21st of June. Yeah, profit. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it doesn't matter if you have 100 or 150, it's just the profit. Yep. Do you start your XFAs with 5 micros per trade, just one contract? Depends on the stops, man. Typically just one contract. Yeah, really decent push. I would have had an absolute great day today. But there was no reason to hold my trade. That's the thing, you know. Once your trade becomes invalid, guys, there's no thought process. You get out. You know, although I could look back and go, damn, if I had just held my buy from here, you know, I would have made this much. Well, if it had gone against me, I would have blown my account. I wouldn't be saying that. So grab the highs, close bearish. I cut my trade. You know, well, it's tough to see this ripping up 200. Not that I would have held that long. You know, I was going to hold this for about at least 1,500 maybe. Personal accounts, I use NinjaTrader. I have some in Blueberry Markets as well. That's my bad. No, that's all good, man. It's all good. Appreciate you replying to people. Yeah, so I use the Topstep for the funded accounts, and then personals elsewhere. But yeah, it's a really big push up here, guys. So it's kind of tough. You know, you're not going to buy this. You're also not going to sell it. So yeah, you do just have to be a little bit patient this time. Like I say, it's a huge move since like 3 a.m. London time. We've just been ripping, absolutely ripping. Pause the profit. Yeah, cool. Well, then maybe I won't withdraw from my Asia account because I got about 4.8 thousand in that one. I have like 2,000 in another one and about 1,000 in another one. So maybe I won't withdraw from this account. I'll just take one from my London and then this will get moved. Because I got 4.8 thousand as Asia at one, which I was going to take a payout from. Yeah, I could take out 2,000 from this, which would put me around like 8,000 for the month in payouts just on Topstep. But I may keep it in. I need to kind of figure out how many I do, how many payouts I do have left before going live on that London one. Do we know if is that like a definite, like after 30 days you do actually just go live? I'm not too sure. Because I'm only, if that's the case, then I'm only 3 days away. So maybe we'll just go full margin on these accounts till then. Will there be more retreats in the future if I have some payouts I want to attend? Yeah, 100%, man. There will be. Yep. Hopefully do a Europe one soon. Start the other cold Coke. It's only it's 3:30 in the afternoon here for me, man. Not that addicted. 3:30 in the afternoon. If it was my morning time, you'd see me sipping on some coffee. I'll be getting the caffeine in. 5 payouts from the same account, man. Oh, from the same account. Yep. That's something I'm not too sure how many I have taken from this London one. It's either 3 or 4. I think it's 3. I thought they changed it. Oh, yeah, 5th, yeah. I think it's after 30 days of winning days you can actually just take out whenever you want, I believe. Oh no, wait there. So that's wrong. So or sooner if the so yeah, you move to live after 5 payouts in a single XFA, or sooner if the risk team thinks you're ready. Winning days don't have to be consecutive. Total winning days include both accounts. Wait, what? Oh, that's for the 2 different types. I know, Sean. I've only really since end of last year kind of made it the goal to trade on these more. Yeah, no. When you're funded, you get access to Topstep's live capital, and you get uncapped daily payouts. And your starting balance is set by your total XFA balances, up to your large XFA at 50, 100, or 150, which is pretty cool. Yeah, the bonuses are pretty cool. Yeah, the bonuses are pretty cool. It is added to your balance. It's not something you can just take out. It's added to your balance, but then if you trade well, you can take it out, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's a cool incentive for sure. Traders can request up to successful. That's the Express Fund account. So in the live fund account, traders can take a payout of up to 50% of their account balance after accumulating 5 winning trading days per payout request. A winning trading day is counted when the day's net P&L is $200 or more. The max of 5,000 per payout is only on the Express Fund account. So there's no max payouts on the live account as well. So the max payout of 5,000 is just on the Express Fund account. So when you go live, obviously you can take out much more than that, which is pretty cool. Winning days don't need to be consecutive. After taking a payout, trader must complete 5 additional winning trading days from the date of the most recent payout process before eligible for the next payout. This is required. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you can get daily payouts in live, which is pretty cool. Once you've accumulated more than 30 winning trading days, that means you can take daily payouts, which is pretty sweet. Ah, they do. Ah. This means that you've earned 200 or more net P&L for 30 days across your Express Fund account. Oh, wow, that's very good. Because I'm already at 27. So that's very good. So I could just have three green days on a live account and then start taking daily payouts. That's amazing. That's very good. Minimum payout request 125. Yeah, that's cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. Goldie having a little bit of a pullback here, which is nice. What I want to see. Yeah, you can have combines running in the background, but not Express Fund accounts. So if I do get moved to live, yeah, I'll still run some combines in the background. If I pass them, cool, I'll just keep them there just in case anything goes wrong. Planned on full port one of the 50s once you pass the 100k. It's not a bad idea, to be fair. Ash in the house, what's going on, man? And if failing the live, then can you keep buying more of ours and get funded? Yeah, 100%, man. If you get moved to a live account and you you know, I don't know, lose the live account, yeah, you can still trade on Topstep. Yeah, you can still go back to trading combines. You can't trade express funded accounts when you're live, but you can still run combines as well. Full 100% payout if the funded trader requests to voluntarily close their live fund account. Interesting. But I'm trying not to think about it because I don't want to put any pressure on myself. If it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't, I don't really mind too much. I think it's good for people who maybe don't have a personal account and they want to build that through Topstep. I think it's an incredible opportunity. But for me personally, I have my personal accounts. I have my live accounts. So although, don't get me wrong, it would be pretty sweet. As long as I get my payouts from my express fund accounts, I'm not really too bothered. That's why it's kind of happened the less that I've put it as a focus. Like I've never really focused on it. And that's why it has slowly happened more. You know, you want to YOLO. I mean, depending on how big the move would be, yeah, sometimes on my London one, which is like 1 or 2 payouts away, or 3 more days away, it is tempting. Because I do like having 5 express funded accounts. I do like that. It's a win-win either way, to be honest. You know, if I lost my London account and I didn't get moved to live, would I be that bothered? Not really, because, you know, I've still got all my other accounts here as well. Yeah, would it give you more legit trading history if you wanted to prove profitability down the road? Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. And I guess as well, like with my London account here, like I've taken some pretty big payouts on this as well. If I had just taken out $500 at a time, you know, it would have already happened by now. But I've been taking out, you know, $1,500, $2,500, $3,000, like, sorry, not $3,000, two and a half is the biggest I've taken, you know, $1,000. If I had just taken out $500 at a time, you know, I would have done it. Would have done it already, but it's not really been. Oh, would I've done it already? How many G's? Say if you took out 500 at a time for 5 winning days. Yeah, 25, $200 days. Yeah, I would have done it already. But it will happen. What happens yet? Hey mate, hey man. You know you want to go to start full ported news. You get one of the accounts up pretty big. One of my 50Ks here on Topstep only has like $500 buffer. So that one I may just take some risk on that one soon. I have another 50K on Topstep that I could activate at any point as well. So I've got 500 accounts on Topstep. I have 200Ks almost passed, and I do also have a 50 that I could activate when I do lose another one. I guess that's the good thing about having more on Topstep. Like if I lose one for whatever reason, well, I don't care. I've got another one here ready to go. I just can't activate it yet because I already have 5. But at any point I could activate this, which kind of helps that peace of mind. Just helps you execute better, knowing that you have leverage elsewhere. You know, when you just try focus on one, it's so much more pressure. Not that I'm saying you guys start copy trading loads of accounts, but for me anyway, it's the more I have, the less pressure I have to perform. Like if I take a loss day on my London account, but I make money on my other account, well, who cares? I've still made money on the day. Trying to explain to my parents on how Topstep funded works, so they will let me do it. How could you explain it? They're confused about how Topstep would be losing money. Well, it's a win-win if you get to the live part on Topstep as well. But that's how funding firms work. Is you prove that you can trade, they fund you with capital, and then you take money out from that. But I mean, all funding firms will make a lot of money based on people losing the challenge, right? Good morning, everyone from Belgium. Good morning, man. Good morning. To play any video games? Not really, man. I used to. I tried to, but I just can't really concentrate on it much anymore, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to sit down and game like I used to, I can't focus on it much anymore. But yeah, that's how you explain Topstep. Topstep is a funding firm that if you prove that you can trade, they will give you the capital to trade with. Now, is that your capital to take out? Of course not, but you get a lot of leverage. So if you do say if you do like a 50K account on Topstep, you pay, let's say you go onto Topstep, you pass the funded account, you pay the activation fee, so you're all in for $200. So you pay $200 and you get access to $2,000 because that's your max drawdown. So they're not giving you 50,000. They're putting 50,000 in an account for you, and you have a max drawdown of 2,000. If you lose more than 2,000, and you lose the account, you don't get to trade anymore. So you're essentially paying $200 to get access to 2,000 worth of drawdown. So I paid $200 to get my 50k Topstep account here. I've pulled out over 5,000 this month alone. So I paid $200, or I guess if I have a couple, I've paid $500, $600, and I've paid out, pulled out almost 5,000 this month. So it's not that they just give you like 50k, as nice as it would be. They give you $2,000 worth of drawdown. That's the way I like to look at it. Gold trying to find some resistance here, guys. Trying to. Same with the background girlfriends. Are we intraday looking for buys and overall buys short? I'm not really looking for longs anymore, to be honest, man. The buys have already happened. Now that we're kind of back at this area, I'm not really too sure what we're going to do up here. Like, you know, it's a pretty big resistance. My buys on gold were just buying up into this area. This isn't a level where I want to buy gold personally. So would I short it? Yeah, maybe. If we can actually start closing back below. That's a pretty strong 4-hour close, though. Yeah, Express Fund account doesn't actually go live. Yeah, that's how they all work. It essentially just goes into like a pool. If you think like, say if you think like 10 people take the combine, 9 traders lose, 1 is consistently profitable, well, that 1 gets paid out of all the people who were losing money, essentially. But if you can actually trade, it's a fantastic opportunity. But that's pretty much how it works. Yeah. Long to 3250. Yeah, I guess it is support. My only thing with buying right now is like, where's our targets? Like, cause you know we're kind of already back at. This is why it's kind of not really too sure what's going to happen now. I was pretty confident in these buys earlier, but now we're back here. I'm not really too sure what's going to happen. You just have to let it develop. I'm not going to sell it up here, and I'm also not going to buy it up here. If you start selling gold, you know, you're shorting gold against a 400 tick push up. If you start buying gold, like, where's your targets and where are you managing risk? We're looking for setups, so we're always looking for setups, man. Is there anything presenting itself right now? No. We got time. The moves, there's already a big move happened here on gold. You know, if we break back above this, you know, could we be looking for some longs to pull back into 3,300? Yeah, maybe. Again, I'm not buying resistance though. The weather's crazy. It's absolutely pouring down. It's also blue sky, so I'm not sure how that works. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting for here, guys. You know, we're gonna close back below. We're gonna get back above. Would I sell this on gold right now? No, I wouldn't short into support with no liquidity targets. If we close back below, you know, maybe I could look for some sells overall on gold into 3,200. Yeah, first 10k is yours, 100%. Then the payout is 10% is, yeah, 90-10, yep. Yeah, my intraday bias was long here on gold. You can kind of see here on the hourly time frame as well. Look at this, how it never re-grabbed these highs. So that's the reason I was looking to take these buys here. I don't think we spoke about these highs in our Asia market call. But now that we're here, we've grabbed the lows, we've grabbed the highs. Liquidity's been tapped on both sides. So what do? We just accept it and we wait for the next opportunity to present itself. And we can stay patient and look at some other things. Now they'll liquidate all the accounts into one live band. So say if you have like if you have 5 50k accounts, you don't get 250 in live. You'll get the balance, like the profit across all of them into one. Setting my heads, yeah, nice tea. Yeah, me too for now. until something makes sense. It's only 6:45 London time. I was hoping to get some pre-London trades. Did that 6:30 candle do that much? 6:35? 6:35? Nah, nothing today. Nothing today on the 6:35. For sure. Thanks. Yeah, no worries, man. Yep. That's why, like I said, I think it's great for people who do want to get moved to live. They've never maybe traded live before. But for me, I like having 5 accounts here on Topstep as opposed to just 1. See a bit of the NQ chart? Yeah, for sure. Let's have a look. NQ had a phenomenal push yesterday. Absolutely phenomenal push. Weekly is just gapped up and just ripped. There's not much of a weekly bottom wick though. Remember guys, we do have CPI today as well. There's a little bit of a gap there. CPI is going to be very big today. Very, very, very big. Could you still come down to create a bottom wick on this weekly here on NQ? Yeah, possible. Very, very possible. We're coming into some pretty huge levels. And if we're going to see... yeah, if we're going to see gold continue pushing lower, then you're likely to see NQ pushing higher. So would I want to be shorting this? Not really, to be honest. I would be looking for maybe buys into yesterday's high. Back around that 2100 level. That looks pretty nice. 2100. 2100 looks pretty nice. Pretty much got there though. What have you done here in Asia today? Came up, grabbed the highs. Nice little sell-off here in NQ. Gold pushed higher. Potential bounce area though. I wouldn't really be looking to short NQ. So this is a pretty decent long area, especially if you can break out here in the next hour. If you start getting back above these areas, yeah, you could be looking to buy NQ. Nice little potential morning stars shaping up there as well. Yeah, 100%, man. Risking $300 on a 5 express, easier psychology than risking 1500 on 1 live. Yeah, 100%, man. Easier for the psychology for sure. Yeah, nice. Yeah. If you start breaking back above, yeah, some longs. The only thing is that there is a lot of noise here. Like these big wicks do tell me something. There's big rejections here. You tried to break back above, you held the resistance, held it, and squeezed lower. So, yeah, you'd want to see this. You'd want to see this hourly close back above. Do you trade London and Asia, or do you also trade during the day? Nah, most of my trades are in Asia and London. Sometimes I'll trade New York or one of my other accounts, but not really, to be honest. It depends on how good of an opportunity I get in London and Asia, and news as well. Like today, you got massive CPI news. So will I trade New York today? Nah, I wouldn't trade. New York, not with CPI. I don't recommend you guys to even attempt to try and trade CPI. CPI is going to be a very volatile day for all markets. So I recommend you guys try and trade CPI. I would stop trading around like 11 o'clock London time, man. Depends on the markets. Depends on if there's liquidity or not. Like 2 hours before the news, hour before the news. Depends on how the markets are moving though, to be honest. I personally won't be trading news today. Do we have anything else for this week? We got CPI today. We got nothing tomorrow. Yeah, you got PPI on Thursday. And then consumer sentiment on Friday. What about after news? After news, go to bed, man. You should be in bed already by that time. That's too late for you. You should be asleep. Tucked in bed. But now, after news, depends on how the market's how the market's moving, how the news comes out. If news comes out and it gives gold a decent push down, like to here, then there's a high chance you'll pull back and continue selling off into 3,200. It depends on how the news goes. If it sends gold higher, then I would wait till tomorrow. The reason I do like the sells here is because you haven't even grabbed yesterday's low, and you do also have last week's low. Sorry, not last week, the week before. Here you've got kind of 2 equal lows. You've also got 3,200. So if you're still wanting to watch it, I would see how the news is going to come out. But sells into 3,200 could be nice. Could be nice. Yeah, it would honestly all depend. If news pushed gold higher, I wouldn't be looking to buy against this. I'd be waiting for the daily to actually close bullish, and then I'd be buying the next day. But ideally, this is a pretty strong level where we want to be selling gold. Look at this day. You broke below it. You held it. You had a decent reaction here. So at any point, this can wick back down here on gold. That's why I'm not looking to buy this. You could potentially short 30-minute fake outs here into the London Open as well. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't sell here. You're selling right into support with no liquidity targets. But if you can close below this, yeah. Gold rise. Pretty too sure, to be honest, man. I would just kind of see, but I don't really look at the numbers. I just see how it's moving on the charts. I wouldn't really think into it that much, to be honest, man. I would just see how the market makers are reacting to the news and just kind of follow that. I don't ever really look at how the numbers actually come out. Australia's a great time. Good afternoon. Times for trades. Yeah, it's coming up to 4 p.m. here. Coming up to 4 p.m. here in Australia. Yeah, no red news during the day. So you can go to sleep at night. Yeah, unless you got some swing trades on, then it can get pretty stressful. Just listen to Best Loser Wins. Any other recommendations? Yes, awesome book, man. Awesome. Trading in the Zones, obviously a fantastic one. Very, very good one. Trading Wizards is also some great ones that you can just pick up and read whenever you want as well. Trading Wizards books are very, very good. I like some more trading podcasts though. Those swings, yeah. I don't take many swings anymore. If I take any swings at the minute, it's swing trading stocks. I haven't taken many personal swings on gold in a while, because intraday trading has just been so good recently. Intraday trading has been like swing trading. You get like 500 tick moves in one session. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I only trade gold, man. Yep. Currently I'm in the Gold Coast, man. I'm in the Gold Coast until August. But yeah, stonks are up very, very well. What are we up? About 3,000 today. It was up like 8,000 yesterday. Week overall's up like 10.5, 10.6. Months up like 15,000 on stocks, which has been very, very nice. Whichever sessions fit your schedule, man. Asia and London is probably my favorite. Asia and London. Nah, no sweet spot in Asia. Just whenever the markets are moving, to be honest. Sometimes the open could be good. Sometimes it's slow. I prefer just to set my alerts and monitor 30-minute closures. So I was watching it around 2 a.m. London time. Which if we just change this to, let's go. I'll leave it on London time. Yeah, like here around 1:30, 2 a.m. London time, I was watching it. But as soon as I pushed down, I was like, nah, nothing really of interest. Then from then on out, I'm just kind of watching 30-minute closures. Like when I'm trading in Asia, I'm not sat here watching every single 5-minute candle closure. I've got better things to be doing than that. But I am watching the 30-minute. For me, trading the 5-minute on gold in Asia, sometimes it's just too slow that you can just get chopped up too much. So I'll just like check 30-minute closures on the go. Like I'll go to the gym, I'll go to the beach, I'll go for coffee. Like I'll kind of go about my day. And once, I can see something shaping up, I can get a bit of sense of direction, then, I'll try and trade off the 30-minute. Chino, what's good, old man? I'll be back trading soon. Yeah, nice one, man. Sounds good. Appreciate you tuning in. It's like a good portfolio. Yeah, it is looking good now. Buying when everyone was fearful. I was buying a lot during March, a lot during April. I was publicly buying on posting some shorts as well. Everyone called me stupid. Everyone called me stupid buying during March and April. And now we're booming. Now we're booming. How did Bitcoin close yesterday? Bitcoin still have a crazy run? Or a little bit of a pullback? Yeah, tapped into, wow, you tapped into 106 on the futures yesterday on Bitcoin. 106 on the futures, look at that. That is huge. 106. Wow. Yeah, 106, 105 is a massive, massive level. 110 will be huge as well. Australia, man, Australia. Australia, but all my times are based off London time. I still do all my trading and times all based off London time. When you were a beginner, did you use any particular indicators? Nah, I did, but none of them worked. I used to use ATR, MACD, RSI, moving averages, loads of shit. It just never moves that well for me. Sorry, never moves that well. Never really helped me, just confused me. If you want to add indicators into your trading, you know, add it when you get a little bit more advanced and understand just basic price action first. In the beginning, yeah, you want to get good at just being able to read a naked chart and just look at pure price action. If you want to add indicators on as you progress, great. But if you can't even read pure price action, adding indicators is just going to confuse you even more. How much capital? In what, man? In day trading or stocks? Day trading or stocks? Do I watch cricket? Nah, I don't watch cricket, man. I've never really been a big cricket fan. Pre-London, nothing much, to be honest. I was hoping we could get some trades, but, you know, the buys already happened so early. You know, since 4 AM, you've already been booming. So we're probably going to wait for London Open. Because nothing's really that clear to me. We had talked about the buys pre-London. Well, it's not even pre-London. It's like basically Asia, 4 AM London time. But now you've kind of pushed up this much. Nothing's going to happen here other than you're going to create a range. And then you're going to need to break out and then you can look for the next trade. But if you try and trade up here after you've missed this whole push up, you know, you're just trying to catch the ends of what has already been a very nice move. Like if you're buying gold at support. The back down here earlier. And if you weren't able to get it from down there because you just jumped on the charts or whatever, that's fine, just accept it. But here's not the time where you're going to start taking new positions. There's no new positions to take here. Yep, doing the Topstep stream, absolutely, man. I'm hoping we can get some intraday trades when we get the London Open there as well. Absolutely, man, absolutely. It's 4 PM. Coming up to 4 PM here for me. What up, Zach? What up, Big Dog? What up, Pan? What's going on? London Open and Brisbane time is in about an hour. In about an hour, man. Took a nice trades on NQL. Yeah, nice, man, nice. Decent sell-off here today in Asia. Again, going to be in a bit of a tight range here though. Remember, guys, it is CPI today as well. I wouldn't even, you know, say to you guys, don't trade your funded accounts pre-CPI. You know, trade a combine or something if you want. If you want to fire up a combine, trade a combine. But I wouldn't even say trade a funded account. It's too risky unless something, you know, really nice shapes up. Could look to take something, but it'd have to be pretty perfect for me to want to trade before CPI when we've already pushed like 300 ticks. And it was an early move as well, like 5 AM London time. You've already pushed up almost 300 ticks, which is huge. It was a really nice push as well. I'm a bit sad I didn't get to capitalize on it as much as I would have liked. It was a really, really big move. Plans for a trip Amsterdam? Yeah, I'll definitely be back for sure, man. I was in Amsterdam last year. Amsterdam's an awesome spot. I love Amsterdam. When I bring Kate over to Europe, yeah, well, I'd definitely love to show Amsterdam for sure. Definitely. Tuning in from Boston, welcome, man. $300 away from passing my combine. Nice work, man. Don't force it today, though, man. Remember, you don't have to do it today. It's CPI day today. Good job on getting that far, which is amazing. Don't feel like you need to force it, man. Don't even think about, you know, you're this close to passing. Just trade the charts, man. If you get set up, take it. If not, pre-CPI, you know, don't be afraid to lock yourself out, man. Good job on like I say, good job on getting this close. You're that close and you can do it, man. Take your time with it. Do you do your taxes as a sole trader / contract prop firms? Yeah, unfortunately, I can't give any advice to any Australians. ASICs will come knocking on my door. Me personally, I am set up as a sole trader. I can't tell you what to do though, unfortunately, man. I'm not a regulated financial advisor. People ask me tax questions all the time. It's not that I can't give you information on it. It's I legally can't give you information on it. But yeah, it's if I trade on Topstep, this is not my capital. I'm a research analyst for Topstep. But yeah, I'm a contractor. I don't pay capital gains tax. It's not my capital. But talk to an accountant, man. There's, you know, any good accountant will give you a free consultation. You can kind of talk through the whole thing. I'm new. You always trading live late? Yeah, we always jump on at 6 until 7 a.m. London time here, man. Then we jump on the Topstep YouTube channel. Recently, we have been having some great pre-London trades, but today and yesterday has just not really been that much. But yeah, we'll be jumping on the Topstep stream just after this as well. Great content. Please look up G. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll have a look at the pound when we jump on the Topstep stream as well. My newborn daughter keeps me up at this time of night. Congrats on the newborn, man. So I've been trading these markets, find a lot better than New York. Yeah, nice. Yeah, same as me, man. There's a good enough volume that you can still get good trades, but you know, not too much volume that you can't manage risk. That's why I love to trade during Asia and London, because you get enough volume that, you know, you can get some great trades. Like this is a huge move. You know, 200 ticks is huge, but enough that, you know, when you're wrong, you're not losing heaps. So yeah. I'm just waiting for a closure back below. Hourly still closed bullish there. So I'm not going to be selling this. The hourly still closed bullish. Yeah, 100%, man. I'll let you know if I come to Amsterdam for sure. 2 people are so nice. We'll do a little Amsterdam meetup. Been to Valencia, Spain? I have. I was in Valencia 3 years ago, maybe. And I'll be back again in August. September, sorry. I'll be back in September. All right, Zoom guys, give me 2 secs. All right, YouTube guys. Unfortunately, there's no volume here pre-London. You've already had a big push up, so I'm gonna take a break now, guys. I'm gonna jump on the Topstep YouTube channel in about 30 minutes. So if you guys do want to watch me trade the London Open, I'm gonna let price develop now. I will be trading live on Topstep. Can we just say we're gambling with Topstep? I guess you can. So I'll see you guys live over on the Topstep YouTube channel, where we'll trade the London Open for the next hour and a half. So not much pre-London here, guys, but we'll see what London Open brings. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.